Good morning students. Welcome to Networking Lab. As this is your first class where I will be discuss about the basic fundamental ideas of networking. So let's start with the topic. Now the first point is, what is computer network? A computer network is a group of two or more interconnected computer systems. You can establish a network connection using either cable or wireless media. Every network involves hardware and software that connects computers and tools. What are the advantages of a computer network? So we got the help to connect with multiple computers together to send and receive information whenever we are accessing the network. Okay. And the next one is it helps you to share printers, scanners and email. And next is it helps to share information at very fast speed. And the last one is electronic communication is more efficient and less expensive than without the network. As you can see on this picture also, whenever you are accessing this internet, okay, so you have to go through the firewall and you are having the router also, and inside this router all the systems are getting connected. And what are the systems are there? You may access with PC, laptop, tablet or mobiles, and through all these devices you can access the printers also and scanner also, and you are also able to access the email also. Okay, so next is how to check what are the components are available inside our computer networks. So next one is your computer network components. As we know, we have to attach switches for our network, and another one is your routers is there, servers, clients, transmission media, access point, shared data, network interface card and local operating system. So let's discuss what is that switch or what is that router and server, client, transmission media, access point, shared data, network interface card or the local operating system. Okay. So see, switch means what? Now the switches work as a controller which connects computer, printers and other hardware devices to a network in a campus or a building. It allows devices on your network to communicate with each other as well as with other networks. It helps you to share resources and reduce the costing of any organization. Now, router is there. Router helps you to connect with multiple networks. It enables you to share a single internet connection with multiple devices and saves your money. These networking components acts as a dispatcher which allows you to analyze data sent across a network. It automatically selects the best route for data to travel and send it on its way. And what is that server? Server are computers that hold shared programs or files or the network operating system. And servers allows access to network resources to all the user of the network. computer networks. There are various types of computer networks are available. So what are the types are there? So network is divided into some sections like PAN, LAN, WAN and MAN. So let's discuss what is that PAN, LAN, WAN and MAN. Now see, PAN stands for Personal Area Network. PAN is a computer network formed around a person. It generally consists of a computer, mobile or personal digital assistant. PAN can be used for establishing communication among these personal devices for connecting to a digital network and the internet. Okay, now the characteristics of PAN means what type of advantages you are getting from your PAN and what are the demerit or disadvantage of PANs are there. So let's start with characteristics. It is mostly personal devices network equipped within a limited of area. Okay, the area boundary is limited. Now next is it allows you to handle the interconnection of IT devices at the surrounding of a single user. PAN includes mobile devices, tablet and laptop also. It can be wirelessly connected to the internet called wireless PAN. Appliances used for PAN are cordless mic, keyboards and Bluetooth systems. And what advantages of PAN you are getting? The PAN networks are relatively secure and safe. It offers only short range solution up to 10 meters of area and strictly restricted to a small area. And what disadvantage you are getting from PAN? It may establish a bad connection to other network at the same radio bands and distance is limited. Okay, so these are the merit and demerit of PAN is there. So next move for the next option, that is called your LAN. It stands for Local Area Network. A local area network is a group of computers and peripheral devices which are connected in a limited area such as school, laboratory, home and office buildings. It is a widely used network for sharing resources like files, printers, games and other applications. The simplest type of LAN network is to connect computers and printers in someone's home or office. In general, LAN will be used as one time of transmission medium. It is a network which consists of less than 5,000 interconnected devices across several buildings. Now go for the characteristics of LAN. It is a private network, so an outside regulatory body never control it. Okay, LAN operates at a relatively higher speed compared to other WAN systems. There are various kinds of media access control methods like token ring and Ethernet is there. Now next is your what advantages you are getting from LAN. Computer resources like hard disks, DVD-ROM and printer can share local area networks. This significantly reduces the cost of hardware purchases. We can use the same software over the network instead of purchasing the licensed software for each client in the network. Data of all network users can be stored on a single hard disk of the server computer. We can easily transfer data and messages over network computers. It will be easy to manage data at only one place, which makes data more secure. Local area network offers the facility to share a single internet connection among all the LAN users. Now next is what disadvantages you are getting from LAN. LAN will indeed save cost because shared computer resources, but the initial cost of installing local area networks is quite high. The LAN admin can check personal data files of every LAN user, so it does not offer good privacy. Unauthorized user can access critical data of an organization in case LAN admin is not able to secure centralized data repository. Local area network requires a constant LAN administration as there are issues related to software setup and hardware failures also. Okay, now go for the next option, that is your WAN, and it stands for wider area network. So WAN is another important computer network that which spread across a large geographical area. WAN network systems could be connection of LAN which connects with other LANs using telephone lines and radio waves also. It is mostly limited to a enterprise or an organization. Then your characteristics of WAN. The software files will be shared among all users, therefore all can access to the latest file. Any organization can form its global integrated network using your WAN. Now next is your advantages of WAN. WAN helps you to cover a larger geographical area. Therefore, business offices situated at a longer distance can easily communicate to each other. It contains devices like mobile phones, laptop also, tablet also, computers, gaming consoles, etc. And wireless LAN connection work using radio transmitters and receivers built into client devices. And what disadvantage of WAN is there? The initial setup cost of investment is very high and it is difficult to maintain the WAN network to need skilled techniques and network administrator. There are more errors and issues because of the wide coverage and the use of different technologies. It requires more time to resolve issues because of the involvement of multiple wires and wireless technologies. And it offers lower securities compared to other types of network. Okay, now next is that is your MAN. So MAN means metropolitan area network. A metropolitan area network or MAN is consisting of a computer network across an entire city, college campus or a small region. This type of network is large than a LAN, which is mostly limited to a single building or site. Depending upon the type of configuration, this type of network allows you to cover an area from several miles to tens of miles. Then your characteristics of MAN. It mostly covers towns and cities in a maximum of how much of range? Now 50 kilometers of range. And it mostly used medium is optical fibers cables also. Data rates adequate for distributed computing applications. And what are the advantages of MAN is there? It offers fast communication using high speed carrier like fiber optic cables. It provides excellent support for an extensive size network and greater access to WANs. The dual bus is MAN network and it provides support to transmit data in both directions concurrently. A MAN network mostly includes some areas of the city or an entire city. Now, The last one is your what disadvantage you are getting from MAN. We need more cable to establish MAN connection from one place to another place. In MAN network, it is tough to make the system secure from hackers. So here you got the idea about what is the working principles of WAN, LAN, WAN and MAN. So basically we are frequently use the WAN, and in offices, colleges we are using the LAN also. So we are more acquainted with LAN and WAN. Okay. So in the next class we will be discuss about with a new topic. Okay.